Okay, uh, so let me share my screen. So guys, I just want you to mute. Okay, so guys, I'm getting my voice back. Just hold on. Okay, so I'm sharing the quiz on YouTube as well, if people are watching on YouTube. But yeah, so there will be no recording of the live session. Once we complete the live session, we will not save the recording. Okay, so yeah, so I'm sending a quiz also. Yeah. Okay, so this is the quiz I have created, where we just asked a simple question. So I'm giving you 5 minutes to complete this quiz as soon as possible. Just go whatever you know. Okay, but not more than 5 minutes now. Okay, only 20 questions. So how many of you have completed, guys? Just say yes. Yeah. Abbas, Abhishek, Ajay Kumar, Bhupender, Deepak, Dhanjay, Gangadhar, Gopal, Hafiz, Hema, Mohan, Nagaraj, Nakul, Naveen, Nikhil, Nirav,
Sir,
Nishant, Pranjal.
I
Okay.
am sleeping there.
So you don't have quiz link, guys. Don't join late. आज तो मैच भी नहीं है, जल्दी आ जाते हैं. Okay, 3 minutes left. We will be discussing the answers also. Okay, so this is the quiz. I have shared in the YouTube chat also. Thanks, Amit. Okay, so just fill your details. Submit. Who are you? Just mention I'm a network engineer, whatever. Okay, so this was the first question. What is the primary purpose of TCP three-way handshake? To close and establish connection, to determine the type of network, to assign dynamic IP address, and to synchronize sequence number. So what do you think? What is the answer, guys?
Close and estimation connection.
To close and establish connection is done by four-way handshake. Have you heard about four-way handshake?
No.
Okay. So this was my Apple interview question, by the way, when I joined Apple. So they asked me this question, what is four-way handshake? And it is like when the server and client close the connection, they do the four-way handshake. Means client send a fin request. Fin means finish my connection, and server say acknowledgement, and server send a fin request, and client send acknowledgement. This is what we call four-way handshake. So the answer to close and establish connection is wrong. If it is four-way handshake, then establish connection is the right answer. Got it?
Okay, got it.
To determine the type of network, no, because to assign dynamic IP address, we use one protocol. What is that?
DHCP.
Yes. So
Yes.
dynamic IP address DHCP data. So the answer is, so when you are not sure about the question. So suppose you are going for exam certification. but you are dicey about the right answer. So eliminate the wrong ones. Okay, so this is the wrong one, right? So this is also wrong one. This is also wrong one. Now you are sure the answer is to synchronize sequence number, right?
Yes.
Next. So what is the purpose of ARP, Address Resolution Protocol?
IP address to MAC.
MAC
It
address to IP.
maps.
It's map a known MAC address to an IP address.
It maps a
MAC
known.
address to IP address.
IP address to MAC, I believe.
Mhm.
MAC address to IP
So
is for you.
So when you are, suppose you have like two machines, okay, maybe let's say 1.1.1 computer and there is another 1.1.2. Okay, by the way, what is the discussion of the topic today? I'll give all the secrets how to join top companies. Okay, but before I'm just giving you some basic practice. Like this is just a level one what I'm preparing you for. Okay, so if you are thinking to go in top companies, you need to have very in-depth knowledge, and people lack in basics. Who is actual expert? A guy who knows everything, or a guy who knows everything about basics?
Guys know about everything in basic.
Basic, because when you clear basic interviews, then only you will be selected for a top company, right? Even if you know firewall, if you know SD-WAN, everything you know, man. But if you are not able to answer TCP, UDP, ARP, DHCP, DNS, these questions, people are not going to hire you, right? Because when you go for interviews, the level one, level two, first two interview rounds are completely basics, and people do not clear the basic interviews.
Address ARP table. Address relation protocol.
So the answer is it maps a unknown IP address to MAC address.
It is known
Okay?
IP address to the MAC address.
Hmm.
IP to MAC. IP to MAC.
हाँ, IP to MAC ही किया भाई. So in DHCP, what is the purpose of DHCP? Discover message. Now interviewer
Find
can ask
available
you,
DHCP.
anybody can tell me how many messages we have in DHCP?
4, Dora.
There are 4 types of.
Okay, now I'm taking your interview. I'm saying, tell me 7 type of DHCP messages. कुछ नया सुना?
Yeah,
जब
something new.
पूछना मुझे. Okay, tell me 7 types of DHCP messages.
Yeah, the gateway request, DNS request.
Discover, offer, request, acknowledgement, right? If you tell this, you will be selected to HCL. Don't worry. So what if you want to go in top level companies like Cisco, TAC, Juniper, or maybe they can ask you DHCP. So have you heard about DHCP NAC message? The NAC is, you know, right? What is NAC? Okay, so these are the messages, guys, by the way. So there are 3-4 extra messages. Means it's not, I'm not saying it is not important, but sometimes interviewers always ask you tricky questions because their proper goal is to check your knowledge and that you know the in-depth details or not. So these are the 7 or 8 messages. Okay, so discover, offer, request, acknowledgement, you all know these things, right? So discover, offer, request, we know. Acknowledgement also we know. But what is decline? So when server decline the client request, I'm not interested to receive your DHCP offer message. So DHCP release message, when DHCP releases the IP address, DHCP inform when client to server request for some configuration and all. So means we have to understand these messages. But now if you know these are 7-8 messages, then only you are going to prepare for that, right? But if you know, okay, there are 4 messages, you will only prepare for 4 messages. Yes or no? Right? तो पहले ये भी पता होना चाहिए ना कितने एक्चुअल में. सब जगह झोल जाए क्योंकि जगह चाहे books also have 4 messages. Even you go and follow ccna, ccnp books, they also have 4. So everybody is reading 4, but nobody is going in detail. Nobody is going in depth of DHCP that we have 7 to 8 messages of DHCP. Okay. So yeah, we'll discuss more on this. But coming back to the question. So in DHCP, what is the purpose of DHCP discover message? Anybody?
Find available
To
DHCP
find the
server.
DHCP server.
Okay, and this discover message goes on what port number?
79.
Destination port will be 67 or 68.
68.
Okay, so 68 is client or DHCP server? 67, there are two port numbers of DHCP, 67 and
68.
68.
Yeah.
they work
68
on,
server and 67 client.
मुझे भुला दिया तुमने तो यार.
I think 67 for
So
server.
67 is server actually.
Right, yeah.
Okay. So, and client is 68. Okay. So it means when client forward a message like discover, so we forward a request packet on which destination port number? 67.
68.
67 भैया 67.
Yes, sir. 67.
क्लाइंट जो होता है वो 68 पे काम कर रहा है. क्लाइंट वर्क्स ऑन पोर्ट नंबर 68 एंड DHCP सर्वर वर्क ऑन पोर्ट नंबर 67. So when a computer send a request, DHCP request, right? Then what will be my destination?
67.
Yes. Okay, but this question is asking me discover message. Discover is to find the DHCP server because first message is discover offer request acknowledgement, right? So the discover message is to find the DHCP server. So just asking port numbers for extra knowledge. Okay. So now what is the function of TTL value?
Avoiding the loop, the lifespan of the packet.
Round trip timer.
It limits the lifespan. See.
Okay. So do you have TTL value in LAN networks, by the way?
No.
Okay. So
L3.
let me ask the question in another way. So when you forward your packet from one computer to another, there is a switch between two computers. Okay. So tell me, switch will have the TTL value?
No.
No.
Okay.
That's where
So if you have
STP comes in.
20, 30, 50 switches, okay, so I'm using a packet tracer here. Suppose we have 30, 40, 50 switches. Okay. So now if I add a computer this side, and all switches are connected to each other. Okay. So your packet will go, means there will be a loop or not? Tell me. If I forward a packet,
if the every switch is connected to each other, so obviously there will be loop.
okay, so then what is STP?
Yeah, so in this time we use STP and RSTP.
So हम कौन सा 80 में अभी? So we are in 2024, right? STP developed in almost 1980s. So already we are using STP protocol made by Radia Pulman, one of the scientists known as mother of the internet also. She invented the STP protocol, and whenever there is a loop, we block one of the port. Why STP is created? Tell me. So do you know
To avoid the loop.
To avoid the loop.
Have you seen now imagine all these switches are routers, ISP routers. So ISP routers have STP?
Routers won't. No.
Why?
Because
switches
router
have
works on
STP?
Because
switches works on
routers
layer
have
2
TTL
and
value.
works. Yeah,
Because
router
layer
has
So
three-
TTL.
yeah,
layer
so
three
this is the right
interfaces.
answer. This is the right answer because router works on layer 3 and layer 3
Yeah.
value has TTL value, which is actually limit the lifespan of the packet. Got it? But switches do not have TTL value. That's why we have to discover a protocol which is known as spanning tree protocol. Now you got the logic. STP and TTL are related to each other. STP is created because we don't have TTL value. But if we have TTL value in the layer 2 networks, we do not require STP. Because after maybe 30, 40, because what is TTL value? One packet goes to one router, it decrements the value by 1. तो हर router एक एक value TTL value क्या करता जाता है? कम करता जाता है, right?
Yes.
Right, so TTL value is something like this. Okay, so suppose you are going from one computer to maybe google.com. So when you send a packet with a 255 value, so this first router will make it 255, second router will make it 253, the third router will make it 252, the last computer will receive what TTL value? 252. Right? So it means TTL value is expiry date of a packet. Got it? Okay, so let me show you one more thing. Suppose if I want to ping google.com, I can easily ping, right? Because I have by default like TTL value maybe in Mac OS 64 or more than that. But if I set a TTL value, what is the tag to add a TTL value? M. So if I say ping -m, only 5, then google.com. Can I ping google.com now?
No.
So what is this error? Time to live exceeded. Can you see that?
Yeah. Yes.
So it means you can't ping. Why? Because Google server and my computer has, like, between my computer and Google, we have more and more routers. That's why I'm not able to reach the router. So that's why I'm not able to ping. But if I increase the TTL value to maybe 15, then I'm able to ping. It means between my computer and Google, there are less than 15 routers. Got it? If I
Yeah.
make it 10, maybe we can ping also. It means between my computer and Google, we have only 10 routers because I'm connected to ISP. ISP directly nowadays, bigger ISP connect with Google or big brands directly. They are BGP neighbor. If you know something about BGP, okay, but ignore if you are a fresher or beginner. Okay, so it limits the lifespan of the packet. So next, what is the primary rule of DNS? Yeah, it's very simple. Domain names to
translate,
Domain
yeah.
names to IP address.
Yeah, it's a
to
basic
translate.
question. Yeah. So some questions are very basic. Sometimes interviewers can ask you very basic question. And sometimes they ask you tricky questions, but they are also basic. Okay. So they just want to see what is port number of DHCP server and client. It is way, way basic. They just want to see your port number knowledge, or maybe they will give you some scenario like what I have given you. Okay, tell me why there is a so is there will be a loop or not? First, they want to check, do you know STP protocol or not? If you know STP, then they ask you counter question, why STP is developed. Then you will be thinking, yeah, there are loops. But why there are loops? Because we don't have TTL value in the layer 2 packet. Okay. So if we have TTL value in layer 2, there are no loops, right? So because after a certain time, the packet will discard it automatically if they do not find a destination. So which transport layer provides reliable connection-oriented communication? Very basic again.
TCP.
Okay, if you watch my OSI model video on YouTube, you would be able to answer these basic questions also. So now in TCP IP networking, what is ephemeral port?
First one.
Temporarily.
High
Yeah.
number.
Temporarily.
So this is just a tricky word, but it is like, what is a random port? We call, when we teach people ccna, ccnp. So there are 3 types of port number: well-known ports, registered ports, and dynamic ports. So ephemeral ports are like your dynamic ports, which are generated by computer for a temporary purpose. Okay. So once the connection is over, the port can be used again, right? तो हमारा कंप्यूटर जब भी गूगल पर जा रहे हो, फेसबुक पे जा रहे हो, whenever you are going to any website, your computer adds a port number that is random. How to check that? Netstat. Okay, so netstat, you can run this command. So can you see this is your computer IP and these are the random ports. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yes, guys? ये जो पोर्ट दिख
Yes,
रहे
sir.
हैं, so these ports are your dynamic ports, because computer have to make a connection between, because my computer is client, but if I'm going to google.com, that is server. So this connection is established, and this is which connection? TCP connection. So this port number is randomly generated by my computer, right? So my computer is adding a port number. These are dynamic ports. So once my connection is closed, this port number 65165 can be used later on also. मतलब ये दोबारा use हो सकता है port number. Okay, so these ports which are randomly generated by computer and used for temporary purpose, these are called ephemeral ports or temporary ports. So high numbered port used temporarily. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So which field in a DNS header identify the type of query being made?
Opcode.
Opcode.
So for that you have to watch the DNS topic. Okay, opcode is basically used in mostly lot of packets, even EIGRP if you learn in ccnp. Like every big protocol, if any big protocol has a lot of messages, they are categorized under the opcodes. Like hello
Even-
packet is opcode 1.
Even
Okay.
ARP also used the
Yeah. ICMP also, like echo type 1, echo type 0. So sometimes opcode, sometimes echo or type code. So these are normal technical words. Just it's a type. What type of means there are a lot of DNS queries. Okay, DNS query, DNS answer, lot of messages. So the right answer is opcode. So this is again simple. What are DORA process? Discover, offer, request. What is the full form? Discover.
Cover, offer, request, acknowledgement.
Request and acknowledgement.
So this second one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So which tool would you use to troubleshoot DNS issues?
NS lookup.
NS lookup.
Let's look up.
So have you tried NS lookup, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so NS lookup is, suppose if I want to see google.com. So now we will be able to see, okay, google.com. Okay, the google.com IP is this. Suppose I want to see yahoo.com IP addresses. So these are the Yahoo IP addresses, means they have multiple public IPs for one server. So if you want to know the website servers, so you can just write NS lookup, enter and type the website, and that website, the NS lookup tool will give you the public IPs of the server. Got it?
Yes, sir. Got it.
So NS lookup. So trace route is used for
Troubleshooting ICMP.
To trace the routes, like
ICMP.
Yeah.
Find the
this
path.
IP.
ICMP.
Path is
ICMP.
taken from to reach from source to destination.
Okay, good. So how does a TCP handle data transmission reliability?
First one by using checksum and retransmission.
By sending packets in a random order. So do you think TCP send packet in a random order?
No.
Okay,
No.
so just eliminate this one. So by using a best effort delivery method, this is used by quality of service.
Yeah.
Okay, by establishing a persistent connection.
Best
Maybe,
effort delivery method.
but I think this is the best answer. When you find the answers are a little bit similar, maybe you are confused, just choose the best one. So because you know this keyword, retransmission always in TCP, yes or no?
Yeah.
Right.
Have you heard about retransmission? If a packet is lost to TCP, again resend a packet. That's called retransmission. And
Yes.
checksum, what is checksum, by
Yes.
the way? Anybody tell me?
To check the packet sequence at the transmit end and match at the receive end.
No. What is checksum? There is a random value generated by each packet, and I will confirm the same checksum value at the receiver end. So it means there will be no alteration in the packet in between the path.
Yeah.
It's like a secret code. Okay, understand? Checksum is like a secret code. I give you my code, and at the destination, you have to show me the same code. Okay?
Yes. Otherwise, it will generate error.
Just
Yeah.
like Handshake.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like हवाला.
Hawala.
10 रुपए का नोट दो, उस पे नंबर होगा, वो देना है उनको. Okay, ignore. Okay, so it's like a secret code. Whatever you send, the destination has to confirm that it has the same number. Okay, then only it will be.
A kind of CRC we can do it in the frames.
Yeah. True. Got it? What is checksum?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, now tell me, if I send you 4 packet, only third packet is lost. So do I have to send only third packet or all 4?
Third one.
Only third.
Good. So only 4, TCP checks all the packet by packet transmission or by window size.
If is it a window size?
Okay, now again question. Again, these are the counter questions what interviewers ask you. Okay, now tell me, there is a window size of 1500. So,
Yeah.
so first 1500 packets are gone. Then 1500 to 3000 gone. Right? Then 3000 to 4500 gone. Okay, but there is an error in 4000 something. Okay, so now which packet will be sent again?
Last one, 3000 to
Third
40.
one. So it means
3000,
those
yeah.
1500 bytes we have to send again. Instead of one packet, we have to send the complete window size. Got it?
Right, yeah.
So you have to understand TCP UDP in detail. Okay, so the first thing what I want to tell you how to join top companies. First of all, I have categorized these companies. Okay, so the top paying companies I'm talking about India or outside India. Okay, so one is like, so these are like product based companies. They have like these are Cisco TAC, Juniper TAC, Palo Alto TAC, Versa Networks, and there are other companies also like VMware, all these companies. And there are some other league like Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, Adobe. These are also very top high paying companies. Okay. And when it comes to more than average companies like Capgemini, IOPEX, Moveit. Okay. So if you are below 2 years, 3 years or experience, and you are working for very small companies, try to get into these companies. But if you already have 5 years, 7 years, or 10 years experience, so you have to make a goal that I want to join Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, Adobe, right? So these should be your target companies. Okay. And so if you're a fresher, then I would recommend you to join any company like startup or anywhere. Okay. So just to try to get the relevant job. Okay. So suppose you have done CCNP, but you are joining a company, maybe it's not networking. Maybe you are configuring Office 365. So what is the use of doing CCNA, CCNP then? Okay, so I'm not saying Office 365 is not good. That is also good. Okay, but I'm just trying to say, so don't choose the company over your skills. If you are a fresher and if you are a beginner and you got an opportunity from HCL also and from a startup also, but startup is giving you network engineer job, but HCL is not giving you network engineer job. But your goal is to get into network security. So now tell me, what should you join?
Startup only.
Startup. Okay, any company, means any small company, I call that startup or something like that. Okay, because that will help you to build your resume. You have to be more relevant in your resume also. It is not like that 4 years you worked in desktop support, 2 years you worked in server support. Now in the 7th year, you just did CCNA, CCNP and thinking to become the network expert in the 7th year. Are you getting my point? So you have
Yes.
to be relevant in your experiences also, because lot of HR recruiters also ask you, do you have a relevant experience? Yes or no?
Yes.
They ask you, right? Why they ask you?
Yes.
Because they are just checking. So when you are saying I'm CCNP, I'm a network engineer, they just want to see actual networking experience, actual cloud security experience, how much you have. So that's why you have to choose one particular field and you have to be expertise on that particular field. Don't be like that. You're without what people are doing nowadays. They are not good in network security. They are not good at network security and they're doing cloud courses. Okay, suppose I don't have CCNP or my CCNA doubts, my CCNA concepts are not clear. I have done CCNP also 10-20% knowledge, and then I'm shifting to very advanced technologies. Maybe I'm moving to cloud security. I'm not good in my domain, but I'm trying to think that I'll be expert of another domain. Are you getting my point? You are just running away from your domain because you feel like it maybe cloud will help you to get very high paying job. But if you are not good in your domain, tell me interviewer will see, because interviewers is obviously going to be more smarter than you, because they are going to take your interview. Most of the time they are smarter. I'm not saying every time, depends on the company. Maybe if you go for any average company interviews, maybe the interviewers knows less than you. Okay, but in very top paying companies, interviewers are always smarter than you. Are you getting my point? Right?
Yes, sir.
So what I'm trying to say, so choose one field, okay? Give your best shot in that field, then jump on and try to get into new advanced things. Nowadays, people are randomly. So they are not getting good salary hikes. Suppose they work for maybe British Telecom, okay? And if British Telecom not giving them hike, okay, so that totally depends on the company to company. If they are not getting projects, okay, so do you know, company gives appraisal on based on what thing? First factor, can anybody tell me? Company gives
Productivity.
appraisal on employee
Performance.
performance or
Company
first
performance.
company performance?
Company performance. Until unless
Okay.
company is not in profit, they will cut the
So it
hike.
means the first thing to get a high paying job is that company should be always profitable. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Suppose you join maybe any company, like let's say Wipro. So you are joining when Wipro is laying off, they are giving you 15 lakhs, you are getting very good vibes. Oh man, I'm joining Wipro. And at the same time, some companies laying off 2,000 people. Are you getting my point? What I'm trying to say?
Yes.
समझ
Yes,
रहे हो
sir.
मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ? तुम वो कंपनी चूज कर रहे हो भाई, तुम्हें 2 लाख रुपए एक्स्ट्रा दे रहे हैं और वो वहां जा रहे हो, और तुम्हें नहीं पता उसी कंपनी ने उसी दिन 2,000 बंदे निकाल दिए.
Cisco did
Hmm.
same thing.
Any company, any company. Okay, so that, see, I'm not saying company performance. Then there are some companies who will look for project performance or team performances, right? Suppose a company like HCL, some projects are very profitable and some projects are in loss. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right? Suppose HCL is having a Cisco TAC project and it's very profitable project. So you will get a very good hike. But at the same time, you work in some any other any Yes Bank project. Yes Bank. Okay. Yes Bank पहले ही डूब गया बेचारा. ठीक है. So in Yes Bank, so maybe that sale is on loss. So you will be in all loss also. So means every company who gives a good hike, so they first check company performance, then they check in which project you are working on. Then the third thing, they compare the employee performance. Got it? Got it? पता नहीं बैक साइड पे कौन पेड़ पे चढ़ रहा है. Okay, so company performance, project performance, and employee performance, right? Okay, so that's the thing. And so now, so you have to choose. By the way, if anybody don't know what I have done, because I'm just not just a random motivational speaker. Okay, so we have done something, and so I have close to 12, 13 certifications, Cisco, Juniper, a lot of one, right? And this is all my experience. So what I've done in the past. So I started my career from Capgemini. Now it is called, but earlier it was called Arisent. Okay, so my first job was in Dubai, by the way, but I just worked for 3 months. That's why I have not shared. But after that, I started from Arisent, started as a network engineer. I'm a ccnp certified from my college days, by the way. So I completed my engineering in 2011. I completed my CCNP and all, like a few IPv6 certifications in 2011 itself. So at the age of 21, I was CCNP certified, and that time we have to give 3 exams. Okay, so that is routing, troubleshooting, and switching. And so once I started, I worked for almost 4 5 years. Started from network engineer, then network specialist. Then I started as a network administrator in TCS. So after recent, I moved to British Telecom also, worked there for only 7 days because I didn't like the project and left. Because when I left Terracent, I had 2 offer letters, one from Tata TCS, one from British Telecom. But I joined British Telecom because of higher salary, around 12 13 lakhs package at that time. Okay, but TCS was giving me approx 9.5. So there was a difference of 2 lakhs. But I joined British Telecom, worked there for 7 8 days, and then just within 7 8 days working for, and I just resigned. I resigned again. I have not absconded that I am not liking because when you are in probation period, you have full right that you can also leave the company. Okay. But again, I have not collected the experience because 7 8 days I don't have to show anywhere. Okay, but yes, uh, you can, if you don't like the project, because there is a problem from company side, because companies do not reveal what is the project. And I don't want to, because when you join companies, you have to stay for 2 years, 3 years. And if I don't like the project, I don't want to work. Because when I was handling very important things in Arisent, I was in South Africa for my on-site project. I was there in for some work in some trainings in other parts of the world also. But I worked in Vodacom South Africa. I worked for Vodafone UK. My main work was OSPF BGP implementation. And when I joined British Telecom, they have given me some project like NBS Bank, and I was like handling the first 3 4 days just after training. I got printer tickets. Means after configuring OSPF BGP, very advanced level of configuration, right? I don't want to do printer tickets, and it is a problem that happens on some company. Means that happens. So that's why when you leave a company, you should have at least 2 3 offer letters. That's my recommendation, because God knows in which project they will put you, right? So that's the thing. And after that, networking administrator, then I worked for corporate trainer, then I moved to Apple. Okay, worked for almost 1 year, 6 months approx in the project. And then I joined the Juniper Networks as an advanced stack engineer. Okay. So in 2020, I left my job, and then I'm full time with networkings. I'm training people on ccna, ccnp, and still I have very good network. I'm training people from last almost 12 13 years on YouTube. By the way, congrats to everyone. Thanks to everyone. Yesterday we crossed 3 lakh subscribers on our YouTube channel. And the very oldest video I have created maybe 11 12 years back. I have deleted 12 years old videos because that means those videos are not up to the high quality. But still, you can see we are in the industry from last 10 years with the YouTube channel and worked in the corporate. So when I got experience, then I thought of making an academy which will be only teaching from the industry experts. That's why we build a networkings, and we are proud to say we have already made more than 40,000 plus IT engineers in last 4 or 5 years. But in 2020, I left my job, but we are operational from 2017-18. I was a side hustler from 2011-12. Now we are training people on networking, cloud, cybersecurity, DevOps, and we have created a big academy where we are teaching everyone for free, that don't pay for courses to get your first job. This website is completely free because our goal is to help everyone who is not having job to create a lot of free courses in the market. We have already created 20 30 courses. Okay, from Python fundamentals, it means we have created 17 18 hours. We have paid a Python trainer. Okay, he is working as a coder, and we have created 17 18 hours of course. So whatever interest you have, so in future this website will be completely free. We are trying our best to incorporate with colleges, campus, because still our education system do not have the skills what company is looking for. So if you, even if you're a fresher, want to get a job in HCL, suppose you want to apply as a Linux administrator, even in the engineering colleges, nobody is teaching Linux courses. Okay, but if you go and see here, we have created the Linux course where almost 10 to 12 hours of content is completely free and where people can easily get a job. So my goal is to definitely make people help people to upgrade their jobs. If they are on 3 lakhs, we will help them to go on 30 lakhs within 2-3 years. Okay, but yes, it will take time. Within 1 year, you can't go from 3 lakhs to 30 lakhs. Okay, there are certain plans, there are certain roadmaps what we have created in the past, and these are the roadmaps what we have created. Okay, network security, cyber security, cloud security, DevOps. So these are the roadmaps what we have created, and we understand what companies are demanding because all the trainers in networkings are 100% industry engineers. Okay. So this is the story, by the way. Okay. So now, because I wanted to share this after end of the session. Okay. But I thought let's talk. क्योंकि मुझे पीछे से आवाज आई थी, पेड़ पे चढ़ाते हैं ये वेबिनार करने वाले लोग, ऐसा मुझे लगा। तो जब हाँ, बहुत लोग चढ़ाते हैं यार पेड़ पे फिर गिरा देते हैं, बट यू नीड टू चेक देयर प्रोफाइल व्हाट एग्जैक्टली दे आर डूइंग. ओके, एंड then when you feel like yes, there is a value. Okay, by the way, I'm not going to this is just a career session today. So we are not discussing about any course of networking today. It is just a discussion how to join top companies. Okay. Okay, so that's all, and let's complete the quiz so that yeah. So what is the significance of the acknowledgement flag in the TCP header? Anybody? Yeah.
B. It acknowledges the receipt of data.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's B. It acknowledges the receipt of data.
So what do you think? Networking is going good?
Yes, I think.
C. It assigns itself an APIPA address.
Okay, so what is the answer? What happens if a DHCP client does not receive a DHCP? APIPA.
it assigns
So
APIPA
anybody
address.
tell me what is full form of APIPA?
Automatic private addressing.
Mm-hmm. Automatically private IP addressing, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that is only in Windows or Linux also?
Only Windows.
Windows I tried. I'm not sure about Linux.
Yeah.
Never worked
This is
on
your
it.
homework. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
So now try to find out the APIPA works in Windows only or APIPA works in Linux machines also. Okay. So next question. Which DNS record type is used to alias one domain to another?
CNAME.
CNAME.
Okay, it's not a network engineer question, I know. Okay, but still you need to understand DNS records. Okay, because sometimes you get into like when I given one of the interview in Amazon. Okay, and in Amazon they asked me, do you know what? Like I was applying for a network engineer and they asked me HTTP codes randomly. वो तो मैं वेबसाइट थोड़ा बहुत बनाना जानता हूँ तो इसलिए कुछ कोड्स मुझे याद थे, बट दे आस्क्ड मी स्पेसिफिकली these codes. Okay, tell me HTTP codes, what do you know? So I know that time 4 or 5 whatever I've answered. So this is the Amazon interview of network engineer. Okay, tell me HTTP codes. Now where is this written? So that's why we have to holistically grow our IT knowledge. Got it? कुछ नहीं पता कब काम आ जाए, right? So DNS, DHCP, ARP means you have to dive into these things. Okay.
Amazon
So
इंटरव्यू पे ज्यादा फोकस क्यों करता है, कुछ आइडिया?
because Amazon, okay, now tell me why every company is going for Amazon and Microsoft Azure. Do you know why?
For cloud.
Can anybody tell me? क्यों जा रहे हैं लोग क्लाउड पे? पागल क्यों हो रही है सारी दुनिया क्लाउड पे क्यों जा रही है? Why people are moving to cloud? Tell me
Availability,
one good reason.
availability and security.
Scalability.
Network
Security
Cost
तो normal है
optimization,
यार.
cost optimization,
See,
no capital
attackers
investment.
are also, see, cost. Yeah, that's are all written. But there is one good reason. There is one big reason why people shifting to cloud.
Technology.
To reduce the downtime of their servers and all.
Yeah, that could be one
They
of
don't
the
have
reason.
they don't have to manage.
Okay,
Security.
now leave it. What are the top apps today in the world today?
Lack of
जहाँ
agility.
सबसे ज्यादा डेटा कौन सी apps पे यूज हो रहा है सब बताओ.
On cloud,
YouTube.
cloud like Netflix, Prime.
Instagram.
So means kind of OTT applications have the most data today. Yes.
Netflix.
Whether it is Instagram, whether it is. So now tell me, Instagram is only available in India or all over the world?
All over the world.
All over the
All over the world. Got the logic now? See, if I'm buying a server in cloud, so cloud is not created for small companies, right? Because they are not generating profit from small companies. Cloud is for everyone, right? Cloud is for everyone. But where cloud is, Amazon is getting highest revenue from which companies?
Companies who are available all over the world.
Netflix.
Amazon reported paid a whooping $250 million for 3 years of global rights on the new series Amazon Netflix to bolster Indian content in 54 million deal. समझ आ रहा है क्या हो रहा है? So cloud is not only for small vendors, they are for big vendors also, right? So if you check here, I always say AWS. Okay, Apple spends more than. Can you please anybody read this line for me?
We spend more than 30 million a month on Amazon.
Got it? Now
Apple
tell me
spends
why these companies are moving to cloud. Then you will get your answer why cloud is important. Everybody, even you attend a lot of webinars of Amazon, AWS, but there is one big reason why. Means that is you will understand when you actually work on cloud. I'm not teaching people cloud, by the way, but I'm a cloud user.
huge number of customers.
So so the biggest reason, let me tell you everyone why companies are going for cloud. The biggest reason is CDN. So what is CDN?
Content delivery network.
Yes. So what is this? Means if my content is available in India, so US people will get a streaming issue, yes or no?
Yes.
है ना? So then the Amazon Cloudflare, there is a CDN technology by Amazon that is Cloudflare.
CloudFront.
Cloudflare and Cloudflare is another company, right? Sorry, CloudFront.
Yeah. Cloudflare is different company.
So why these companies are using CloudFront or these Cloudflare is also one of the CDN solution, by the way. Okay, but these companies, why they are moving to this CDN? Because your content is available in India, but their cache copy will go in multiple servers. Are you getting my point? Yeah.
Yes.
तो उनकी कैश कॉपी क्या हो रहा है हर जगह जा रहा है सो वेदर यू आर ए इंस्टाग्राम यूजर फ्रॉम इंडिया और चाइना और सिंगापुर फ्रॉम एनीवेयर but you will not get a delay because once you start getting delay in Instagram you will not use it and you will shift to another application. Got it? That's the biggest. Netflix, every vendor today is using cloud because Netflix and all they have a lot of money but they want to spend in their core domain. Their core domain is to create movies and web series, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So they want to stay in their particular core domain, right? If my core domain is teaching, I will not go for any other thing, right? I'll stick to my training only I will not go and start delivering cloud services in networkings. Okay, so stick to one domain expertise, become the expert of that domain, and then maybe you can scale into other verticals. Okay, like Ola is creating their own cloud. Okay, so which DNS that is CNAME, by the way. Okay, so what is CNAME? Suppose I have a website. Okay, so now you can see we have nwkings.com. Okay, so this is our main website, but there is some website like okay, let's say Zoom meeting.
Facebook. FB.
Yeah, so this is the Zoom meeting, right? Zoom.us. Okay, but if Zoom has given a premium membership to networkings, so what they will do? They will create a CNAME for networkings, and this will be subdomain. Right? Got it? Yeah?
Right. Yeah. Yes.
Got it? So that's the thing. So now these subdomains are created by Zoom, but they have created the CNAME for networkings. Got it? So that's the logic what I wanted to share with you. So CNAME is like a subdomain. So what is the purpose of window size in TCP?
B, to control of data between sender and receiver.
Because if we send every data in means if we do acknowledgement of every packet, it will take a lot of time. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So just imagine for 5. So let me tell you how many packets we create. Suppose there is a song you are listening 5 MB. So it means 5,000. 1 MB has how many kilobytes?
1024.
1024.
Okay, when we talk about speed, multiply by 1000. 24 in the matter of storage. Got it? 1024 भाई storage में करते हैं calculate.
Yeah,
ठीक है?
bytes में, when unit is bytes.
Yes, sir.
So when we talk about speed, we always mostly calculate with 1000. Okay, so now 1 MB is 1000 KB, and 1 KB has how many bytes? 1000 byte. 1 kilobyte has 1000 bytes, right? 30. So it means in 1 MB we have this many bytes. So 5 MB is this many bytes, right? So by default, normally there is a maximum transmission unit. So one packet cannot be bigger than 1500, right? So to process one 5 MB song from my computer to server, how many packets we have to create minimum?
3300.
Okay, चलो example लेते हैं. I want to watch a movie of 1 GB. 1 GB I'm talking about. So 1 GB has how many MB? 1000?
Yeah.
1000.
And 1000 GB, right? Sorry, 1000 MB. So 1 MB has how many KB?
1000.
1000?
KB.
1000.
So 1 KB has how many bytes?
1000.
1000. So it means 3 times zeros, 000000000, correct?
90.
90. This is 1 GB, right? 1 GB has this many bytes, yes or no?
Yes.
So to process 1500, so to watch a 1 GB movie, your computer is processing how many packets?
6,66,666.
Got it?
666,000.
So this is average. Sometimes my M2 is not exact data. Sometimes my data is 1460 maybe, or 6060, because TCP takes 20 bytes. IP header also take 20 bytes. TCP का जो header होता है, what is the size of TCP header?
20 bytes.
TCP header is?
TCP and IP both 2020.
Yeah, TCP is also, because whenever you are sending a packet to internet, you will always have a port number, right? I have shown you netstat, right?
Yes.
So do you see here netstat? अब देखो तुम्हारे कई लोगों के बेसिक नहीं अच्छे थे, ठीक है? So you can see here we use TCP connection for So whenever you start opening Netflix, Jio Cinema, so your computer or TV will make a TCP connection, yes or no?
Yes.
So it means I will have, because I'm going to log in and I'm going to use TCP. But yes, when we are streaming and all, we will use UDP also. But UDP takes 8 bytes, TCP takes 20. But let's say 20, an IP header, because we process data with IP to IP. So 20 for TCP, 20 for IP. So the packet size normally is 2020 minus from 1500. Normally maximum this will become what? MSS, maximum सेगमेंट साइज। समझ आया? 1500 का भाई टोटल पैकेट है, उसमें से 20 चले गए आईपी हेडर में और 20 चले गए टीसीपी हेडर में, क्या बचा? 1460 is
460.
your MSS, 1500 is called MTU, 1500 is maximum transmission unit. So 20 bytes of IP header, 20 bytes of TCP header, and the remaining is 1460. That is maximum segment size. Clear?
Yeah. MSS is only payload and MTU is with the.
Yeah. So now the remaining 1460 is also called payload. What is payload now? It's a technical word of data. जितना डेटा मैं सर्वर से क्लाइंट पे भेज रहा हूँ, actual data is called payload. And more technical word is MSS, maximum segment size. Okay, so these are just the same words, people get confused. Okay, again I'm telling you, it's not about, sometimes people do not clear the basics. So now, so it means the actually your computer is going to process more than 684K, almost 684,931 packets to watch one movie of 1 GB. Clear?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. So to determine the, क्या था आंसर इसका? To determine flow of data between sender and receiving. So window size is basically.
Yeah, second one.
Now the answer is, do you think for if I'm processing 684,931 packets from one computer to server, so do you think I will get 684,000 acknowledgements?
No.
No.
No, sir.
It will be not good, right? Because for every packet I'm asking again, right? It's a like annoying, right? You are wasting bandwidth of acknowledgement packets also. So it's okay so that I have a window size. अब ये पता नहीं कौन सा विंडो साइज खुल जाएगा, पता चला घर वाला हो गया. Okay, so it means if I have a TCP window size of 1500 and there is a latency in milliseconds, okay, whatever, okay, so bits per second, so there are a lot of throughput calculators on all in the market, but they calculate the TCP. So this is the actual formula how you can calculate, because it totally depends on your internet connection speed also. What would be the window size? Okay, whenever you ping, so you see the time frame, right? Then you see this TTL value, a lot of things. So that totally depends on the TTL value, your time frame. Okay, but window size is made by operating system. Okay, so window size, operating systems. So now if I click on images, so every machine has a different operating system window size. Suppose you are sending a packet from maybe window size of Linux, then window size is 5840, Google Linux has 5720, Windows XP has 65,535 bytes of window size, Windows 7 has 8192, Cisco router has 4128. Totally depends on the operating system. Okay, that I want to, suppose if you are sending a data from Windows 7, so 8192. So if there is a, हमारे कितने पैकेट आए थे यार? 6 lakh something आए थे ना? 6,84,000.
Yeah.
Approx.
6,84,000.
Okay, so if my window size is 8192, so it means I have to get how many acknowledgements in Windows XP?
83.
83, approx. That totally depends on the operating system. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Again, if you want to deep dive into these things, then go and read if I want to learn. So TCP IP header, you can start looking for, or format or something like that. Okay, TCP IP, UDP header, ICMP header, means you have to go in detail about those headers and all. But yes, before you go in header, you should be good at other things. Like if I ask you OSI model, without interruption, you would be able to reply me everything about OSI model, like TCP UDP difference, layers, what is window size, what is three-way handshake, what is four-way handshake. Okay, so these basic things. What is ARP? What is ARP reply? What is ARP request? What is ARP response? Okay, what is DNS, DHCP? Basic protocols. Once I know the basic protocols in detail, okay, in detail, then the second level where you will learn about headers. Clear? अब header तुम्हें आते हैं, ARP तुम्हें पता नहीं फायदा क्या, right? So basic protocols in detail, and then the second thing, the second level you will go for header. Clear, everyone? And obviously you have to learn. That's why the first point, upskill and certification, you have to clear certifications also, because big companies definitely look for certifications in your profile and resume. So always save some money. And if you are working with Wipro, TCS, Tech Mahindra, HCL, any good company, they give you some, they will give you what we call that? Compensation? No.
Compensation.
No. Certification ka reimbursement.
Reimbursement.
Yeah, so they will give you reimbursement. If you pass the certification, they will give you $300, approx 25,000. I worked with TCS, and you can give any number of exams. I don't know in 2024 what is the, anybody in TCS today? कोई है TCS में यहाँ पे? ठीक है, ignore. Yeah, but when I was in TCS, like you can give any number of certifications. Okay, like 2-3 certifications a year, I think that time. Okay, but I was in learning development team, so मेरे से तो limit भी हट गई थी, मैं चाहे 10 दे देता. Okay, so totally depends on your team also. But in TCS, I've seen TCS spend a lot of like if you want to give exam, they will give you money. Okay, so if you get that type of company, so definitely be greedy and try to give as many certifications with good knowledge. Okay, so 4 to 5 certifications you can target within. If you are joining TCS for 2-3 years, make sure you give almost 5-6 certifications in that duration with good ccnp or any certifications. Okay, so first of all, certifications are very important. So the first thing what I told you, basic protocols in detail, then headers knowledge, and then certifications. Clear, everyone? यहाँ तक समझ आया सभी को?
Yes.
Okay. So certifications obviously with knowledge. So when people have certifications but without knowledge, then it is waste of money. Okay. So if you don't have knowledge, then I don't feel like you should have certifications also. जब तक अंदर से feel, and there are problem also. Many people have very good knowledge, but they always feel that they can't clear examination. Examination, clearing certification is a completely different thing. You go for sample questions, prepare for that, and give the exam. But having a knowledge on the product, having a knowledge on protocols, headers, that is completely different thing. And having the industry lab scenario, troubleshooting skills, that is again a different knowledge. Okay. So certification, now the industry design knowledge. So wherever you working, okay, so you should have your industry network design knowledge. So when I worked in Vodacom and Vodafone South Africa and Vodafone UK, so when I joined TCS or any company, so or British Telecom, they have asked me, okay, tell me what you have done in the recent, what you have done in Vodafone UK project. So then I have to explain them. I have to explain like that I worked in BGP migration project where in the client side, I have removed the static routes and we have added the BGP configuration in the client side so that my clients will have a BGP neighborship with my core routers of ISP. And it was almost 8,000 routers, and we were a team of 8 to 10 guys. And I was the team lead of that project, where we have to, in migration, we have to take the maintenance window, log a ticket with the ISP, with the client also, that there is a maintenance window going on. And in any case, if the devices are not coming with the proper configuration, we have to roll back to the original static routes what we have previously configured. We have to do the pre-checks, we have to do the post-checks. So that whatever projects you have done, you have to explain in this way. I'm just adding that how you explain whatever you have done in the past. Clear, everyone? Okay, don't be like, yeah, I configured routers, we configured OSPF, we configured B. Means you are like on robotic mode when interviewers are asking you, pushing you to answer, man, answer. It's your interview, not my interview. Okay, so जब बोल दे भाई बोलने को, तो बोल दो तुम्हारा कौन सा मामा लग रहा है वो. ठीक है, तो ज्यादा से ज्यादा फेल ही करेगा ना. The more what will happen, he will fail you in interview. At least be confident, even, but don't be confident if you don't know anything, right? That वो अलग ही उल्लू लग दिखता है इंटरव्यू पे, जिसको कुछ नहीं आता और वो बड़ा कॉन्फिडेंट होता है, राइट? So that's the thing. So develop very strong knowledge on the networking basics, including routing, switching, and nowadays network security is very important. So many companies are suppose you apply for Palo Alto TAC. So maybe if you are not very good at Palo Alto firewall, but very good at very good at IP header, UDP header, OSI model, TCP header, maybe definitely they can give you opportunity. Okay, if you are very good at OSPF BGP, maybe the Versa networks will give you opportunity. The same thing happened with me. I was completely awesome with OSPF BGP protocol, but I was lacking in some advanced things, like at that time EVPN. Okay, like there was EVPN of data center. Okay, so I was not good at segment routing when I have given the interview, but because of my network basic knowledge, because of my OSPF BGP knowledge, they have given me the opportunity, right? So Cisco TAC, again, they will again ask you a lot of question. Again, all the companies, if your knowledge on basics are super, even if you don't know SD-WAN, still they can give you opportunity. Many people I can see, they are running for SD-WAN, but they lack in OSPF BGP. They are running for cloud security, but they don't know basic network firewall. तो भाई आगे दौड़ पीछे छोड़, पंजाबी में कहावत है. Okay, so you are rushing for very advanced knowledge, but your basics are zero, right? So that's the thing. So now, as I mentioned, gain very high proficient knowledge in the TCP, DNA, DHCP, firewall. So if you are a network, so if you are applying for Palo Alto, so definitely you have to learn the VPN technologies also, how IPsec protocol work. Okay, so the more advanced tag profile you want to apply for, the more advanced knowledge they will look for. The best part, they will give you job description. But there is a common thing, what every company is asking you, that I have already mentioned. They will ask you strong networking skills, basic protocols in detail. They will ask you, they will definitely check your certifications. And if you are going for an interview, they will ask your previous company knowledge also. Okay, previous, let me write here. Okay. Okay, and they will definitely, if you are going for level 2, level 3, they will ask you scenario-based questions. Scenario-based questions are, there are no videos, there are no courses available of scenario-based question. You will only improve your scenario-based question knowledge by doing a lot of labs. But without knowledge, again, suppose your protocol knowledge, header knowledge is zero, and you are doing a lot of labs, still you will not be able to answer scenario-based questions. Agree? Who all agree with me? Okay, this I don't want to share this because this is common sense, but still, if you are very good at basic protocol in detail, you have header knowledge, you have certification, you have previous knowledge experts, senior, you are very good at clearing the scenario-based question, but your com skills are not average. At least you should have average com skills. Okay, confidence. Sometimes people don't have, they do lot of mistakes, right? But still they are very confident. Their sometimes their grammar is not even 5%, but still they are very confident in speaking. So still that is also good thing. I'm not saying, but definitely you should improve communication skills in terms of yes. So in India, mostly companies take interviews in English, so you have to improve. Okay. So I would recommend you if anybody wants to prepare. So just go for this. There is a certification, IELTS. Normally, people give this exam to go to Canada, Australia, these, but they help you to improve your reading skills, writing skills, what else? Speaking and क्या होता है? Reading, right? Listening. Okay, so go and join any IELTS training company just for 1 month. They will charge you 5,000 to 6,000, but you will see. Don't go for spoken English courses. They will not help you because they will only ask you to speak. But if you don't know vocabulary, because reading and listening and writing will help you in vocabulary, and when you improve your vocabulary, then you will be able to add that vocabulary in your speaking. Right. So just go if you are very average communication skills, you are not confident, and then definitely go in your city. Maybe if you are in Delhi, NCR, Gurgaon, Bangalore, Pune, everywhere there are academies who prepare you for IELTS. Don't go Canada. I'm not saying go Canada or Australia, and don't give exam because exam will cost you also 15,000 to 20,000. Just prepare for the test that will actually help you to improve your reading, writing, listening, speaking. And there are some academies, they do not charge you on monthly basis. They charge you, okay, till the time you do not get good score, you can keep coming in the academy. So sometimes you pay just 6,000 to 7,000 and you can go to the academies for 3 to 4 months. That is the most best method to improve your communication skills. Okay, what I can tell you. Okay. So a lot of people are saying go and read newspapers. Okay, go and watch English movies. People are watching movies from last 20 years, but still they are enabling titles in Hindi. Right? So this is the only practical approach what I'm sharing with you, and this is very good, right? So now another thing what I want to share with you. Okay, so now com skills, I would say here IELTS. Okay, definitely prepare for that if you are, and if you have mother tongue influence. A lot of people have mother tongue influence. Okay, so even I had in some of the words, like I used to say security, security something, means I was not able to say security properly. Okay, so mother tongue influence comes because I'm from Punjab. So sometimes Punjabis and UP, Bihar, so they have mother tongue influence. And definitely we should not consider MTI, but definitely you are going to work with international companies. Okay, so they definitely check your MTI. If you're from UP, Bihar, Assam, means many, even Punjab, Haryana. Okay, so where you have a very different tone of words. So definitely you have a lot of MTI issues, and that you can go and just go for any MTI test or go to any academy. They will do the free MTI, what we call uh, test, right? So they will give you some score, or actually you have MTI or not, and you already know it, right? Most of you that you sh को so बोलते हैं, कहीं ठ को ठ बोल रहे हैं कुछ लोग. Okay, so definitely you have to take an action to remove this MTI problem, because else you will not be able to get into these companies. I have never seen anyone who has a lot of MTI issues and they are working for very top companies. I'm just sharing my opinion. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe one or two guys are working, okay, because of their very good skills. But yes, this is the thing what I've seen, okay, especially in North India, people check MTI issues, okay. Maybe in Bangalore, some companies don't check, maybe. So another thing, keep giving interviews, guys, because a lot of people, what they do, suppose I got a job, okay, suppose I got a second job, maybe I in TCS, but I worked there for almost more than 1 year, 6 months, 1 year, approx 2 years, let's say. But duration in that 2 years duration, I have given a lot of interviews. I have given a lot of interviews that time because so interviewers are like when you go for interviews, just you have to pay for your cab, but the experience you will be getting, and most of the interviews are on Saturdays in IT, right? So you do not have to take leaves. So when you are in the city, suppose you work in Gurgaon and there is an interview scheduled on Gurgaon in Saturday, go and give the interview. Or nowadays interviews are on Zoom meeting. So why you are not going for interviews? Keep applying jobs. Okay, randomly keep applying jobs because they will only take the HR rounds. Mostly companies take HR rounds in the last. They will check, okay, you worked in 6 months, why you're looking for a change? These questions mostly asked by HRs or maybe managers, but a technical person, hardly they will ask you. If they ask you, just say, yeah, I'm not able to grow, or I'm looking for a change because I feel like I'm not learning anymore, or maybe the project what I'm expecting is not up to the mark. Okay, तो कुछ भी बोल सकते हो, प्रोजेक्ट अच्छा नहीं है. Okay, I'm doing printer tickets. ये तो मेरा ही कॉपी कर दो सब लोग. कह रहे हो I'm working in printer tickets. Okay, I don't want to do on printer tickets, right? I don't want to do those printer tickets. Just say anything. Okay, but keep giving interviews. Even if you do not want to join, keep giving interviews. That is the key to success. Why? Because when you start giving interviews, you will gain a lot of confidence. इतना confidence आ जाएगा भाई कि 10 इंटरव्यू दोगे ना, खुद तुम्हें पता होगा अंदर से कि मेरे 8 क्लियर होने ही होने हैं. इतना ज्यादा कॉन्फिडेंस होगा. और जिस दिन ये कॉन्फिडेंस होगा ना, फिर like you will definitely have a goal to go in big companies. When you actually know this thing, ये एक दिन आएगा confidence. ये मेरे में आया था. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Okay, throughout my career journey, whenever I left my job, I know that whenever I go for any interview, out of 10 interviews, I'm going to get selected in 7 to 8 interviews, definitely. तो जिस दिन ये कॉन्फिडेंस आ गया तो समझ लो तुम बड़ी कंपनी में जाओगे ही जाओगे. Okay, so that's the best secret to clear or join top companies to keep giving interviews. But again, this is the hierarchy. तो सबसे पहले basic protocol in detail, then you have to know the headers, then certifications, then previous company knowledge, then scenario based questions, then communication skills, then keep giving interviews. Okay, and after that, if I want to say the best resume in the world, the best resume means ऐसा resume बनाना है तुमने कि किसी का ना हो ऐसा. Okay, so suppose you have 20 friends and you know them and you have seen their resume. So now make a challenge, give a challenge to yourself that suppose you have 20 or 15, 10 friends in your company, okay, and they are in the same profile. So just ask, can you please share your resume, or just say lie to them, I have to share your resume also to one big company. They will definitely give you, right? And just check their resume format. And check their resume format. Now your task is to make the best resume in the world, or I would say the best resume in your team. तो आपकी टीम में जितने भी लोग हैं भाई, 2 4 5 10 जितने भी हैं, the best resume in your team. So if you have 20 team members in your team, so at least make a challenge that you will make the best resume in these 20 guys. Okay, and you have to understand how this resume, AI, keywords, all these things, that maybe I'll take in another session. Okay, so all going good, guys. Till now I'm giving you all practical facts, maybe some of the facts you know, maybe you are now at least aligned what exactly I'm trying to say. Yes?
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So then job portal profile. So because many people they have very good resume. They will make good resume. I do not want to share any website. There are millions of websites today to make a resume. Okay, Canva is there, Chat GPT is there. I have already created on YouTube one video how to make a resume with Chat GPT and all within 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, so just say resume. If you want in detail session, there are almost 10-20 videos. You can watch this 2 hours of video where we only discussed how to make a resume live. 1 year back, I have taken this. So it is for freshers, maybe I'm not sure, just watch it because I have a lot of you can see there is another video here how to start. No, this is for fresher. So let's make network 4 years back, 10 months back. So just watch the latest videos because in the latest video, you will see the latest tools. Okay, what are available in the industry. तो ये वाली वीडियो भी देख सकते हो इसमें सारे लेटेस्ट टूल के बारे में डिस्कशन है क्रिएट जस्ट गो टू आवर चैनल एंड टाइप resume. And if you want to know more about career guidance, we have already created a lot of career guidance video. ओके बहुत सारी कम से कम 100 वीडियोस आपको करियर पे मिल रही हैं देखो हिंदी में भी है जॉब नहीं लग रही करियर गाइडेंस सो इफ यू आर नॉट गेटिंग ए जॉब वॉच दिस वीडियो इफ यू नो हिंदी जॉब नहीं लग रही ओके और या तो टॉप बेस्ट आईटी करियर पाथ साइबर सिक्योरिटी रोड मैप गेट जॉब विदाउट कोडिंग नेटवर्किंग वर्सेस क्लाउड वर्सेस साइबर सिक्योरिटी so a lot of videos are if I have to start my career in 2023 what I'll do. So a lot of videos, career roadmaps, net. But I'll make sure I will not talk bullshit. In all my career guidance session, I will always try to give all the real facts कि क्या actual में करना है. Okay, तो वो चीज़ है. And I have seen a lot of people who are not from industry, still they are giving tips how to get high paying jobs. Even they have not worked in IT. So definitely they will give you some basic facts. Okay, use the highlighter in the title. You will, but only follow instructions from the people what exactly you want to become. If you want to go in Apple or Juniper Networks, follow me. If you want to get a job in Google, maybe if anybody is teaching, like maybe if anyone from Google have a YouTube channel, definitely follow that guy also. Okay, so the company you dream for. Okay, so definitely try to follow those type of people. And if they are discussing, some people work, but they do not discuss. Okay, so because teaching is an art, right? And you have to be an artist. So job portal profile, you need to update your job portal profile. This is everyone will talk about this and we have discussed in the resume videos. Okay, so where if you go to Naukri or something, maybe in these like how I got more than 2+ lakhs monthly salary. In this video, maybe 3 years back, I have created this. Maybe we have discussed. So just go and see in what kind of in some of the sessions we have discussed how to add a keywords in the Naukri or even in the career guidance videos, you will see that knowledge. So regularly check the career pages. This is a high miss from a lot of people. So what they do, they normally apply every time on Naukri only. Don't stick to one domain. Definitely Naukri.com is good. Okay. So, but yes, but Naukri.com companies come in the last. Means if Apple has a job opportunity, they will first post in their website, or maybe the HR of Apple will discuss with the team managers to ask your employees to give referrals. So it means a company who hire first, they ask you referrals first. After, if they are not getting good employees from referrals, then they post on their job website. In the last, they will go and post on job portals like LinkedIn, Naukri, or maybe Monster, CW Jobs, Seek. Okay, so Indeed. So Seek is from Australia, CW Jobs from UK, Indeed is from US. So So I'm just sharing different countries also if you are watching from outside India. Okay. So now referrals are very important. So it means if I'm not working in, if my friend is not working in Apple, how to get a referral? Okay. So how to get a referral? So you have to network with the people who are actually working. This is the answer to that. Network with the current employees. Go to LinkedIn. ठीक है, लिंक्डइन पे जाओ भाई और गूगल पे सर्च करो, यहाँ पे क्या है, सॉरी लिंक्डइन. ओके, दैट आई एम लुकिंग फॉर network engineer. My dream company is maybe Cisco. Okay. So now when you search company like network engineer Cisco, then maybe you click here, maybe Juniper, Apple, whatever company you want to. Suppose I want to go in Google. So network engineer, Google. So now you can see, click on the first you check, do you have any people who are your first connections, means in your list first. So now you can see these people are in my connection. I can, because when you are, they are in the, their first connection, you can easily message them. Okay. So I just randomly ask Uma Shankar Lavi. Chalo. Hi Uma Shankar, it's been some time since we connected. How have you been? Just don't ask in the first message, can you refer me? Okay. Don't be like the people who do not have jobs, they randomly. So you are a working professional, you have to behave very well. Okay. So see, Abhijit, we are creating a small course, become a network engineer. Google, would you help us in creating the course? So Abhijit replied me in July, but yes, we are in discussion. So this is how you make connections and discuss. So it is like you have nowadays what people are doing in 2024, they have a lot of friends, but only on social media platforms. Even they have a lot of friends on LinkedIn, but they never approach anyone. Just they are increasing their followers. Like I have 29,000 followers on LinkedIn. But if I'm not talking to them, then I'm not building a good network in LinkedIn, right? So what I do normally, okay, so now you can see I have, this is my URL. I have made a LinkedIn. So when you click on my network, there is a thing here, what we call catch up. Okay, so make a bookmark of this. So what is this catch up? That is not a tomato sauce. Okay, so this catch up is basically whatever people are doing good in their field. Suppose Maud. Okay, so I want to congratulate him because he got a position. Okay, so now let's see. So this is what you have to do, at least 5 minutes a day. So this actually, what exactly you are doing, you are going directly to their inbox and you are personally thanking, right? You are personally congratulations or whatever you want to do. Okay, so if you, but only add people related to your profile. Okay, so Harshdeep, so he's, I think he's my past student, maybe, I'm not sure. So completed 1 year. Yeah. Yeah, so congrats on your 1 year anniversary. Okay, completed 1 year, completed 5 years, completed 3 years. So just you have to congratulate them, and the people even who are working in Google and all, they will be your friends also. I do not recommend you to wish birthdays. Okay, at least a job changes. Job change is a big deal, right? So if they are promoting to some another companies, if they are moving to another companies, right? So you can, or maybe education, if they have completed their certifications, you can congratulate them. If job changes, वो birthdays पे क्या करना विश, ठीक है? बर्थडे तुम घर वालों को विश करो यार, उनके मत भूलो, ठीक है? So this is the thing, guys. Cover letter. Now network with current employees. This is how I told you. Catch up with the people, make good friends. Okay, so just try to, once you try to ask some or use chat GPT. What question should I ask to strangers who are in my network and they are network engineer? Chat GPT will give you a lot of ideas, right? So you, this is like, I don't want to teach you how to make connections now, right? I have just to tell you the process. Now it is your call how you convince them to refer you. That is completely how you behave with them, or how you congratulate them, or just ask some logical questions. Okay, so I just wanted to know, I have seen your profile, just say I just want to appreciate that whatever you have done in your career. I just want to know if you can tell me like how you got a job in Google, right? So but not in the first message. First just wish them, or just appreciate them. Your profile seems very good. I really liked your profile that you worked in Cisco, and then you moved to google.com as a network engineer. This is how you interact, and then you ask how you got a job in Google. So once you start discussing, then maybe, so how oftenly Google gives job opportunities in network engineer? Okay, can you tell me so if any opportunity comes, please let me know. I'm so Google is my dream company. Okay, like that. Okay, so I just giving you more suggestions. ठीक है, तो ऐसे कुछ करना है. तो जॉब पोर्टल पर फाइल हो गया, रेगुलरली करियर पेजेस आपने चेक करने हैं. ओके, एवरी टाइम यू गो टू एप्पल और माइक्रोसॉफ्ट. Okay, so just say Microsoft jobs. Okay, so there are direct job portals of the companies, careers.microsoft.com, and search here. I want to apply for, let's say, network engineer. Okay, so just to say I want to apply, just don't pick India always. Sometimes you may apply and you may get a job in Singapore. Maybe you get a job in Ireland. So never apply the country, because if you want to wish to go to international jobs also, ठीक है, तो country मत select किया करो. Definitely you can't get a job US, Canada directly because they have visa issues, but Ireland and all, now you can see Ireland. So a lot of Indians are going Ireland, by the way. Okay, so definitely you can apply this job. तो ये वाली job आप apply कर सकते हो. Okay, so now, but you have to understand what exactly they are looking for. Okay, you need to see, oh man, they are asking you cloud provider internet knowledge, some Python and all, some basic coding knowledge. Okay, now experience with the routing protocols, BGP, MPLS. Okay, so yeah, so they are asking you networking knowledge, cloud knowledge. So this is how you can apply for this position. Means they definitely need you to have the C, C++, basic Python knowledge, and that you can easily prepare from this website, Skills for Everyone, because we have full course on C and Python and trained by industry. C++ का पूरा course है. It is 31 hours of course. Just watch 5-10 hours of C++, okay, 5 to 10 hours of Python, and you are good to go and add in your resume. Because at least you have the skills what they're asking. Because if you apply for, and if your resume do not have C, C++, Python knowledge in your resume, then it is irrelevant for you, right? तो जॉब में मांगा हुआ है तो भाई पढ़ना पड़ेगा, क्या करें? Okay, because that is the demand of that job. Okay, so you should learn basic of 5-6 hours of C, C++, Python, whatever they are asking, and create a very good cover letter. And that's the next thing, that you have to prepare for your cover letter. अब cover letter भी बनाना है, और cover letter क्या करना है? This is the knowledge. Okay, right? So now, so just to use any chat GPT software, I'm using some Voila. It says extension, Voila something. Okay, so make a cover letter for me for this, for cloud engineer in Microsoft. So they asking the below knowledge. Okay, so now you can see copy paste, and so after that just paste your resume, and the chat GPT kind of software will make your cover letter. Okay, so just obviously don't copy paste without proofreading. Read this properly and modify this Okay, let me show you. I think not Amazon. I think on Gmail, long time back, I have applied to Amazon Ireland and I have created a cover letter. What is 2000? यही कहीं होना चाहिए था. In 2020, I applied. AWS, sorry, not Amazon, because AWS से आएगा. यार एक तो इतने रैंडम होते हैं ना. Dublin. Yeah. So now you can see. So I randomly applied for these jobs. So you can see this is my cover letter. Okay, so this is how you apply, and I applied to Amazon Ireland, and you can see I have written here. My name is Atul Sharma, and I recently received a LinkedIn message. I got a LinkedIn message that I want to apply for senior network development engineer. In 2020, I applied, and then I have mentioned I have already passed the associate professional and specialist level exams on ccna, ccnp, Juniper, service provider routing and switching. And then I recently left Juniper Networks, one of the biggest OEM telecommunication company. This is after I left Juniper, so I thought to apply. So okay, so this is my in 2020. So okay, so this is my So this is how you apply. This is what I wanted to show you. Okay, during my Juniper job also, I also applied that time because they selected my profile at that time. Okay, so this is, I just wanted to show you like that. Okay, so that you can apply with the cover letters are very, very important. Okay, so and after that, be ready to solve practical problems. Be ready to solve practical problems. So you have to do a lot of labs. This is what I wanted to show you, tell you. Okay. So this is all, guys, what we have discussed so far. Okay, and I'm sure. So maybe if I'm free on Tuesday, I can evaluate your resumes. Okay, or what I recommend you. If you want me to audit your resumes, where you will share. Okay. Okay, I'll send a link in the WhatsApp channel if you guys have joined. Okay, I'll send a WhatsApp link where you can upload your resume. And the next session, whenever I'll be checking your resumes online. Clear? Just so whenever when you share your resume, or whenever I go, just share with the full updated resume. Don't share me the 2 years old resumes. ठीक है? समझ आ गया?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
बोर तो नहीं हुए ना भाई?
No, sir.
नहीं sir.
ठीक है.
Where should we need to It was save very it, helpful.
Okay, because in live classes I don't have too much time to discuss 2 hours on career, so that's why I thought महीने में 1-2 सेशन ऐसे होने चाहिए. Yeah, please ask.
Sir, can you also share this document over WhatsApp or somewhere?
हाँ, WhatsApp पे भेज दूंगा मैं.
ठीक है, thank you, sir.
Resume कहाँ upload करना था?
Me, sir.
मैं भेजूंगा, मैं लिंक भेज दूंगा तुम.
Okay.
You guys are in WhatsApp, right?
Yeah, the
वो
same
the-
community channel,
Yes, sir.
where you provided the links.
Yeah, WhatsApp channel. I will share the link in the same channel. Okay.
Perfect. Yeah.
Sir, I have one
Okay.
question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Sir, actually, I'm a student now, and how I can start my career in networking?
Why you want to first tell me why you want to start in networking?
Sir, actually, currently I am in wireless networking course in Canada, and in my drop, I found my interest while configuring routers and switches. So I
So you
start
have taken the
preparing.
master course, or you are doing bachelor's in Canada?
No, I have completed my bachelor's from India, and now here I am in PG course.
Okay, okay. कितने साल का रह गया?
Sir, last semester, third semester चल रहा है, and I have to find my co-op from August.
Okay. 2
Yes, sir.
gigahertz में कितने चैनल होते हैं 2.4 में?
2.4 में around 11.
3
Yeah,
होते
I
हैं
think
भाई.
so.
Third semester in wireless networking, don't know the channels in 2.4 gigahertz. यही है.
Sir, actually, wireless में मेरा interest नहीं है. I just got a course.
So
But
in what university you are? Ryerson में हो क्या आप?
नहीं 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 सर, मैं लैम्पटन में हूँ, लैम्पटन कॉलेज.
अच्छा अच्छा, ठीक है.
हाँ जी सर.
ठीक है, तो देखो,
वायरलेस.
see, if you are in Canada, listen, मैं बहुत सालों से देख रहा हूँ बच्चों को, तो सुनो मेरी बात. Got your question, thank you. So सबसे पहले क्या करना है ना, तुम्हें कॉम्टिया सुना, कॉम्टिया?
हाँ जी हाँ जी हाँ जी,
Okay,
कॉम्पिया.
so only for people who all are in US, Canada, UK. Okay, not in India. Indian students do not have to go for CompTIA certifications. Okay, तो CompTIA में ना जाके सबसे पहले ये 2 सर्टिफिकेशंस करो सर. ये नेटवर्क प्लस दिख रहा है?
हाँ जी.
Yes.
ठीक है. और दूसरा A+ if you want to get, so you are okay with any type of job or you only want a networking job? Tell me.
सर फॉर मी
Means
नेटवर्किंग जॉब ओनली.
अगर टेक्निकल सपोर्ट की मिल जाएगी, कर लेगा ना शुरू में 6 महीने साल?
स्टार्टिंग. यस सर, स्टार्टिंग मतलब
हाँ
ऐसा ही सुना है कि स्टार्टिंग यहीं से करनी पड़ती है,
हाँ.
सपोर्ट
So
से.
then you have, because you are doing masters in IT only, so A+ is not required. So yes, the people who are watching me, and if they are not doing any master degree in USA, Canada, or Australia, UK, so if you do not have IT degree, you are doing some finance or MBA, but still you want to come in IT, so then you have to go for A+ certification, definitely 100%. But if you already doing any IT degree in internationally, so then you can ignore CompTIA A+, and then you can go for Network Plus, and then go for Security Plus. Only 2 certifications to get a first job. Once you get your first job, then come to me again and ask what next I want to do. Clear? You do not have to go CCNA, CCNP, firewall right now. The international market is completely different from Indian market. समझ आ गया? CCNA, CCNP वहां बहुत एडवांस माना जाता है. यहाँ फ्रेशरों से मांग लेते हैं. इंडिया में यार ज्यादा स्किल्ड है ना लोग, क्या करें. Yeah,
Can I ask you?
yeah, please.
Bhupender from UK. So
Yeah,
the
Bhupender.
same similar question. Like I have BCom from India, but now I'm in UK and I'm working as an IT support engineer. It's a big company, and just for advice first, like is it really matter certification or degree? Like I have got admission from Bolton University as a cybersecurity MSc, but it's expensive. So means कि मैं डिग्री करूं या सर्टिफिकेशन बेटर रहेगा अगर मींस करियर के लिए.
सर्टिफिकेशंस अब
ठीक
तो
है.
आप आ ही
और
गए हो ना.
हाँ जी हाँ जी. और सर्टिफिकेशन तो ठीक है, मैंने चूज कर ही लिया मतलब नेटवर्किंग से. सो द नेक्स्ट स्टेप लाइक इट्स अ सपोर्ट इंजीनियर रोल, लाइक आई एम सपोर्टिंग एंड यूजर हु इज वर्किंग फॉर मीडिया. तो अगर जाना मींस कि क्लाउड सिक्योरिटी और नेटवर्किंग में, तो मींस कि CCNA and then like अभी तो मैं CCNA कर रहा हूँ.
So now, wherever you working, you support what type of products? You are in Office 365. You are, what kind of support you are giving as a support engineer? What exactly you do?
End user maybe. It's like a media company, so I'm working for DMG, and they are working for all the main newspaper in UK. So we support their like a software deployments, any like end user issues like building laptops, MacBooks, or
Okay,
like
got it. So you are in the end user support. Okay,
Oh,
means Mac
yes.
software installations or any type of operating system issues. Got it.
We are creating like their mailboxes, their policies, their accounts, and like a Zoom configuration, only
Got it.
VoIP technology,
So
all
it's a
these.
basic work in IT.
Yes,
Technician,
basic.
IT.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, got it. Okay. So now, first of all, you have to choose your domain because now you are in the normal IT job, as we say. Okay, normal IT guy. Okay, so now a normal IT guy wants to get a because you are not expert of anything. It's like jack of all, but master of none, right? So you have to
True.
master of one technology, and for that we have already built a roadmaps. Maybe I can share this link with you. Okay, that you have to choose first that what exactly you want to get into. Network security. Then there is a roadmap that you have to go and spend your time with CCNA first, then ccnp, then firewalls, then SD-WAN. It will take 1 year to complete almost these 4 or 5 courses, but minimum to minimum you have to go for CCNA, CCNP, firewall. If you have a goal that I want to get a job as a network engineer, okay?
Yes.
So now, and these all the courses available at networkings. Okay, so this is the cyber security. If I want to get into cyber security, so first we
Yes.
recommend you to learn the security plus CompTIA, the same I told this guy, CompTIA security. So this is the basic course what we ask people to get into cyber security. And
Okay.
so yeah, so if you are outside India, definitely we recommend you for certification. Okay, CompTIA
Okay.
security plus is mandatory for you if you want to get into cyber security outside India. But if you are in
Okay.
India, you can directly go for a certified ethical hacking exam. Clear?
Okay.
Yeah. So then
Thank
there
you.
is a roadmap pen test, then there is a CYSA, which is IT auditing. And there are a lot of courses. I have just mentioned three so that people don't get confused. I can write hundreds of certifications. You can see if I want to show you the complete cyber security, just to see this page. This is the cyber security certifications.
Sure.
So if I want to explain this, it will take me like 3 hours to explain this whole world, right? So because even the network security, whatever we are doing, CCNA, CCNP, that is also part of IT security, infrastructure security, right? So we need to understand these things. But again, this is a good roadmap, but again, very tricky. It is just a certification. The all certifications fall under what category? Okay, so when it comes to network security, CCNA, Juniper, all certifications. But if I want to make the simple things for people, so then these are the normal courses. At least these are the recommended, and these are the add-ons. If you prepare them, if you have extra time, then you can prepare for these add-ons also, right? And we keep giving our students guidance in the live sessions and all. If they have any doubts, they can discuss with the counselors or they can ask that I want to discuss with Atul. Okay, so I've mostly every day I help people to create their roadmaps. Okay, so if anybody wants to create their whole roadmap and if they want to join any of the courses and networkings, I will jump onto Zoom call, but you need to take decision. Yes, I want to definitely go ahead and I want to do these courses and all. So definitely we will come on a Zoom call. We'll discuss about the roadmap, and these roadmaps are publicly available on our website. They are not on. Even I've seen people are selling roadmaps at $25 or 20. I have seen a lot of ads. Okay, get the career roadmap to get a high paying job and all. Attend this webinar seminar at 499 to get the roadmaps. Okay, roadmaps are normal, man. Like anybody can follow that. It should not be, it's not a top secret that you should charge off. So if we charge, so because we are giving you live trainings, we have to arrange the live instructors, giving you the lab access, and we spend a lot of time in live sessions. We have created a lot of courses. So definitely we have paid courses also. I'm not denying it. We have free courses available. Also, we have YouTube channel with almost 1,500 videos also. So that you have to decide what exactly you want to go with us. Okay. But yes, these roadmaps are like if you want, I can share this link with you all in the chat. Okay. So these are the roadmaps. Okay. And in these roadmaps, what all courses are also available if you want to follow this. Like if I want to do DevOps, then this live course is available from networkings, and these are the individual courses. If I want to get into some other patterns, this is the fresher, like beginner courses we have. If you want a paid version, but again, if you want a free version, then this website is good for you, skillsforeveryone.com. Okay, so let me add this one also, like for beginners. Okay, so these are, so once you complete free courses, 1 or 2 courses, like we have 10 hours, 15 hours of courses. So then you may join our other paid programs also, but at least get your first job. I do not want anyone who is not getting salary and paying to us. तो जो भी जॉबलेस है भाई, पहले जॉब लगो, फिर कोई पेड कोर्स लो हमारा. हम कभी नहीं कहते कि so without having job, without, because our free courses can help you to get a job also. So when you have something, so when you are earning something, then invest in your learning. Okay, that's the goal. Okay, any other question, guys, or can we wrap
Hello,
up
sir.
this? Yeah, tell me.
सर मैं करंटली 4 साल से एज ए नॉक इंजीनियर, अब सीनियर नॉक इंजीनियर काम कर रहा हूँ नोएडा में. CTC करंटली 11 LPA है. सर मैं कोर नेटवर्किंग में ही जाना चाहता हूँ.
तो अभी किस में हो?
हाँ मतलब अभी भी नॉक में ही है, बट मैं आगे भी मतलब अभी एक्चुअली नॉक में उतना डीप काम नहीं है. मतलब ये कंपनी छोटी कंपनी में काम किया है मैंने, तीसरी कंपनी है मेरी. तो सर मैं कैसे 3-4 साल में 11 से 30 से पहुंचूं?
तो पहला जम तो हमें 19 से 20 का लेना है, 18-19 का. तो पहले तो लोकेशन चेंज करनी पड़ेगी विशाल, एंड आपको कोई बड़ी कंपनी लाइक जूनिपर, सिस्को में अप्लाई करना होगा.
जी.
ओके, या फिर आपको जैसे यू वर्क फॉर आईएसपी?
नहीं सर, बैंक है एक
अच्छा
यूएस बेस.
अच्छा, वो कौन से प्रोजेक्ट में, उस वो वाले में हो क्या? एस से नाम है जिसका, स्कॉट कौन सा है क्या?
नहीं 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 सर, वेब करके है, वेस्टर्न अलायंस बैंक.
अच्छा ठीक है.
बट सर मतलब इतना नॉलेजेबल काम नहीं है. इनफैक्ट जो नेटवर्क टीम है, प्रॉपर नेटवर्क टीम,
हम्म.
उनका भी इतना टेक्निकल काम नहीं है इन टर्म्स
तो
ऑफ.
अभी आपको वैसे करियर में क्या आता है? यू आर गुड एट सीसीएनए, सीसीएनपी, क्या आता है आपको अच्छे से?
सर मैं अभी CCNA ही पढ़ रहा हूँ
तो
मतलब.
अभी 11 लाख पे हो आप, समझो मेरी बात.
जी
सो सीसीएनए ना, जो मेरा 4 लाख के पैकेज पे है ना, उससे भी सीसीएनए पूरा डिटेल में आता होगा. तो अभी
अच्छा.
क्या है, पैकेज आपका अच्छा है, मैं ये नहीं कह रहा
जी
हूँ कि
हाँ जी
कम
हाँ
है,
जी.
है ना. आपका बाकी एक्सपीरियंस भी ज्यादा होगा मेरे ख्याल से, 5-7 साल तो होगा. कितना है?
जी 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 है, मेरा एक्सपीरियंस ज़्यादा ही है, पर पहले मैं इस
अच्छा,
फील्ड में नहीं था.
सो यू आर, देखो कई लोग क्या होते हैं, एक होता है, तो देर इज वन थिंग वेयर इज अंडर पेड. ओके,
हाँ हाँ.
सो एक कई लोग होते हैं ओवर पेड.
हाँ जी
राइट,
सर,
आई एम
हाँ
नॉट
जी हाँ
सेइंग
जी.
यू आर ओवर पेड, बट अकॉर्डिंग टू द स्किल्स यू हैव, तो उसके
हाँ
अकॉर्डिंग सीजन इज नथिंग.
हाँ
ओके,
जी
तो
जी सर, मैं
टू
आपकी बात
टू
बिल्कुल.
जस्टि सुनो,
हाँ
उससे सही
हाँ
आंसर दे रहा हूं. टू जस्टिफाई दैट यू आर ऑन 11 lakhs एंड यू वांट टू गो मिनिमम 18-20 lakhs, राइट.
जी.
तो पहले तो आपका पूरा रिज्यूमे, दैट वट एवर यू हैव डन इन द करंट रोल, वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड एवरीथिंग. यू हैव टू जंप ऑन एटलीस्ट सीसीएनपी सर्टिफिकेशन, तुम्हें करनी पड़ेगी विशाल.
ठीक
ओके,
है सर, ठीक है.
तो सीसीएनपी तो करना ही करना है, मिनिमम है. ओके, इफ यू वांट टू स्टे इन नेटवर्किंग, so CCNP certification should be a target, and very good knowledge CCNA, CCNP, and firewall will be additional you need to have.
ओके.
So now, once you complete your CCNP certification and with the firewall knowledge, it means you are okay with 11-12 lakhs. But now you want to jump on to 18 to 20, right? Then you have to learn some advanced technologies nowadays, which are called cloud security. So once you finish a CCNA, CCNP firewall, then you have to learn the Azure 500 and 700 certifications. तो
ठीक है
आपको ये
सर.
5 टेक्नोलॉजीज पढ़नी है: सीसीएनए, सीसीएनपी, firewall, कोई any firewall, Palo Alto or Checkpoint, any Fortinet, any firewall, pick any firewall. Okay, कोई भी firewall पढ़ लो. Firewall will help you to advance your knowledge in the network firewall domain, and that firewall knowledge you have to learn in the cloud security also. So now when you are pushing people to get pay me 17-18 lakhs, 20 lakhs, so
जी
maybe
सर.
a company, like suppose you apply to Cisco, maybe you will get 17-18 based on CCNP knowledge only. or maybe you apply to Palo Alto, maybe you will get a job because of you have knowledge on ccna, ccnp, and have knowledge on Palo Alto also. Okay. And if you apply to AWS, or if you apply to any good company who is working on cloud and all, so you will have the cloud security knowledge. So it means हमारे पास तीन ऑप्शन हो गए. हम नेटवर्क सिक्योरिटी भी जॉब अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, हम नेटवर्क सिस्को टैक और जूनिपर टैक में भी अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, ना वी कैन अप्लाई इन द क्लाउड सिक्योरिटी जॉब्स आल्सो. गॉट इट?
जी सर जी.
बिकॉज इफ यू स्टिक टू ओनली वन डोमेन, दैट आई ओनली वांट टू गेट इनटू सिस्को, तो हो सकता है
Okay.
सिस्को इंटरव्यू में क्लियर ना हो और क्लाउड
हाँ जी.
सिक्योरिटी आप पढ़ो ना, तो हम अपने करियर ऑप्शन लिमिटेड नहीं करेंगे. हम 5 कोर्सेज से 3 डोमेन्स में जा सकते हैं. नेटवर्क इंजीनियर नॉर्मल और टैक इंजीनियर. वन इज फायरवॉल इंजीनियर और फायरवॉल टैक इंजीनियर, लाइक Palo Alto टैक, सिस्को टैक, जूनिपर टैक हो गया, Palo Alto टैक हो गया, या Palo Alto नेटवर्क इंजीनियर हो गया, या तीसरा हमारे पास ऑप्शन है क्लाउड और क्लाउड सिक्योरिटी इंजीनियर. गॉट इट?
गॉट इट सर. सर और इनके लिए जो नॉलेज है, मतलब जो नॉलेज के लिए पहले तो नॉलेज ही चाहिए, वो सर आप मतलब जो लाइव कोर्सेज हैं, जो रोड मैप है, जैसे नेटवर्क इंजीनियर मास्टर्स प्रोग्राम है, वो ज्वाइन करना बेटर रहेगा, या फिर हम ऑल एक्सेस पास लेके भी स्टार्ट कर
Okay,
सकते
so
हैं?
suppose you want to CCNA, CCNP firewall you want to go for, right?
जी
And
सर.
after that, suppose after finishing CCNA, CCNP firewall, now means the first thing you have to go for network engineer master program, which is live. I would recommend you because you are not in the touch. Because अगर आप networking के core domain पे काम कर रहे होते, if you really work on router switches daily basis, on daily basis, then might be I have recommended you go for all access pass, because you are doing a lot of practicals, you just need theory knowledge and all, right? So then I would have recommended you to go for all access pass. But all access pass is very good if you want to get into multi-domain, that you want to learn networking also, you want to learn cloud security also, you want to learn a lot of things. Okay. So then all access pass is very good option. With very small amount, you learn lot of domains. But if you want to specifically need a lot of support from live training, you have lot of doubts, तुम्हें सीखने भी ढंग से नहीं आता है. Okay, so you have
जी सर.
very less knowledge on, then definitely live classes is recommended.
So पहले नेटवर्क
देखो सिंपल बात है,
इंजीनियर
if you are more than average, if you have very good knowledge on CCNA or CCNP, then go for all access pass. If you have very good knowledge on IT, any or maybe Windows servers knowledge, you can go for all access pass. If you have very good knowledge on cyber security basics, like security plus very good knowledge, go for all access pass. But if you're a beginner, you want to start your career, or maybe you want to refresh your knowledge from very basic level again from zero, then live training is a must. This is what I'm trying to say.
हम आपका मतलब ये है कि लाइव ट्रेन जो मास्टर्स प्रोग्राम है उसमें एक
देखो
इंस्ट्रक्टर
एक
होगा
बार
मेरे
लाइव
पास.
ट्रेनिंग से क्या हो गया ना, आपका पूरा नॉलेज रिफ्रेश हो गया, आपका रिज्यूमे बन गया, सब कुछ हो गया. अब 1 साल 6 महीने में बहुत नॉलेज आ गई आपको 6 महीने में.
जी
अब
सर.
उसके बाद भी पढ़ना बंद तो करोगे नहीं. 6 महीने
जी
लाइव
जी.
ट्रेनिंग के बाद ऑल एक्सेस लेना. दिस इज व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से.
ठीक है सर. ठीक है. और सर
ओके
वो
या
आपका एकदम फैक्ट सही है, आप थोड़ा सॉफ्ट हो रहे थे, बट वो एक्चुअली मुझे यही डर लगता है कि मैं 11 लाख को कैसे जस्टिफाई करूं.
नहीं नहीं, 11 को नहीं, हम 20 को करेंगे भाई.
हाँ मतलब अभी अभी के
Okay.
लिए.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, I've shared the link. There is a website link of what I've shared. Okay. So this is the form. Upload your resume. Discuss with the counselor what exactly you want to do. If you want to attend live trainings, okay, or you want to join All Access Pass, which is a bundle package of 55 plus technologies. Okay. So this is all. So just upload your resume and then discuss with your counselor that yes, if you are not satisfied with my counseling team, ओके अगर आपको लगता है कि उनको इतना ज्यादा आप खुश नहीं हो, वैसे डेली बेसिस पे मैं उनको समझाता हूँ. हमारी 30-40 लोग हैं काउंसलिंग टीम में, उनको काफी कुछ पता है. बट अगर आपको लगता है कि वो आपकी क्वेरीज को सॉल्व नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, तो जस्ट आस्क दैट प्लीज आस्क समवन टेक्निकल टीम मेंबर टू ज्वाइन दिस सेशन. तो मैं या फिर कोई भी अदर ट्रेनर विल जंप एज अ टेक्निकल गाय एंड विल डिस्कस अबाउट होल योर रोड मैप. ओके, तो हम बिना रोड मैप के रिकमेंड ही नहीं करते हैं कि कोई भी कोर्स ले. ओके, तो अगर देखो आधे से अगर आप ये रोड मैप तो मस्ट है. इफ यू अग्री ऑन दिस, देन डेफिनेटली नो नीड टू डिस्कस विद अस. But if you have a profile which is like you are dicey, that I'm getting 11 lakhs, but I'm not sure what package or what program, what should I choose, or if you are wasting a lot of time from last 3-4 years but not able to decide what domain should I go, at least counseling तो आप ले ही सकते हो, right? And still if you are dicey, that you are not sure that you want to spend some money in live courses, then definitely go and watch our career guidance videos on YouTube videos. Okay, watch our free courses. When the day you are satisfied, जब आपको लगे अंदर से भाई अब अंतरात्मा खुश हो गई है, ये बंदे जेन्युइन लग रहे हैं, तब आके लाइव ट्रेनिंग लो. सिंपल, राइट?
जी सर.
Sir, one
तो
question. In your
yeah.
in your master program, you have mentioned Palo Alto firewall. So, is this PCNSA or PCNSE? What level?
So basically, we teach people PCNSA, PCNSE combo. It's like the most important knowledge. Okay, like I'll show you the brochure, what we teach. That totally, first of all, my trainings are totally dependent on trainer. Okay, maybe a Palo Alto trainer is giving you some advanced knowledge on global protection. Maybe a trainer is giving you Panorama knowledge. Maybe one trainer is giving you Prisma knowledge. Okay, so for the whole scope of Palo Alto, what we teach normally, these are the syllabus. What is delivered by Vikas? If you are attending a Vikas batch, okay, Vikas is one of the trainer we have. So if you are attending some another guy, maybe you are attending training from Parveen. So that is a different one. But these are the basic what we will deliver. Okay. So now after this knowledge, you can either go for PCNSC or either go for PCNSC. These are the most important topics of PCNSC, PCNSC. Okay. Because the official training, if you go for Palo Alto official training, it will cost you more than 2 lakhs.
Right.
Okay, and we are training you below at around 18 to 20,000 with lab access. Are you getting my point?
Yes, understood.
So to keep the cost low and to share the lab access with the guys and to deliver 35 to 40 years of live training and the best of the best knowledge. So to keep the cost low also, so we have to pick the best content from PCNSA, PCNSE. Okay, that's why. Okay, but because if you only deliver PCNSA, then people say, oh, you are not delivering anything from PCNSE, right? Because Palo Alto, so it's not like ccna, ccnp. People can spend in ccna separately and ccnp separately, but people do not spend PCNSA and PCNSE. Are you getting my logic?
Yes, Atul.
तो लोग CCNA, CCNP को अलग अलग कर लेते हैं, बट PCNSA पे अलग स्पेंड नहीं करेंगे, PCNSC पे अलग स्पेंड नहीं करेंगे. The same goes with checkpoint. People will not go for CCSA and CCSC separately. Okay, they want to learn everything in one batch. That's why checkpoint course is also a combo of CCSA and CCSC. The same, we have what we call firewall Fortinet. So people do not spend NSC4 separately, NSC7 separately. That's why we have a combo NSC4, NSC7, and SD-WAN. So keep the low cost and deliver more important things. That's the goal. Got it?
Yeah, thank you.
Sir, I have done CSA, CCNA, and rhcsa from NW Bookings. And now I'm working as a technical support engineer where my role is implementing the data center. So I just enrolled the CCNP data center from NW Booking. So would you like to recommend any other courses along with this?
So if you have already joined data center, but have you done an core batch?
No, CCNA I have done.
Yeah, CCNA you have done and NRC you have done, right?
No, only CCNA, MCSA, and rhcsa.
Okay, then why you have not picked the CCNP enterprise first?
Because my core domain is
आपकी
data
कंपनी
center.
में डेटा सेंटर यूज हो रहा है?
हाँ, डेटा सेंटर यूज हो रहा है.
ओके, ठीक है. तो डेटा सेंटर जब समझ ना आए अच्छे से, ओके, मतलब अभी कर लो, फिनिश इट अप. Okay, a lot of things are similar in CCNP enterprise and data center, but if you feel like, yeah, I'm not able to understand OSPF, BGP very, because in data center course, we will teach you OSPF, we will teach you BGP, but on Nexus devices, okay, data center and CCNP security batches are more of practical, lot of practical, okay. तो बहुत प्रैक्टिकल होंगे उसमें, बहुत सारे नेक्सस, because it's a practical based certification. But if you want to clear interviews, like you want to clear OSPF interview, you want to clear BGP interview, तो उसके लिए एनकोर एनआरसी करना पड़ेगा। समझ आ रहा है?
अच्छा, तो आप कह रहे
तो
हैं
जब
CCNP
आपको
डेटा सेंटर।
ओएसपीएफ, मान लो आपको बहुत ओएसपीएफ के इंटरव्यू क्लियर नहीं हो रहे आपके, तो आपको ये एनआरसी बैच लेना ही पड़ेगा, बिकॉज इफ यू वांट टू क्लियर ओएसपीएफ और बीजीपी इंटरव्यूज और एमपीएलएस इंटरव्यूज। ओके, क्लियर?
क्लियर सर, क्लियर।
क्योंकि इस एनआरसी में ओएसपीएफ और बीजीपी हम 40 घंटे पढ़ाते हैं, इतने में लोग पूरा सीसीएनपी पढ़ाते हैं, है ना? तो CCNP encore 50-60 hours, 50-60 hours of NRC. So the total, we cover the in-depth knowledge of CCNP, more than 120 hours of live training of CCNP. 120 घंटे का बैच पूरे इंडिया के पूरे वर्ल्ड में कोई नहीं पढ़ा रहा है लाइव CCNP 120 घंटे से ऊपर। एंड वी आर द ओनली वन हु इज टीचिंग एनकोर सेपरेटली, एनआरसी सेपरेटली, बिकॉज जितना ज्यादा डीप में जाएंगे उतना बच्चा अटेन करने की कोशिश करेगा। जैसे मैं अगर 100% पढ़ा रहा हूँ तो बच्चा भी 100 तो ग्रैब करेगा नहीं, राइट? बच्चा, सॉरी इफ आई एम यूजिंग दैट वर्ड, सो कैंडिडेट्स विल नॉट कंज्यूम ऑल 100%, दे विल कंज्यूम मे बी 50-60% ऑफ इट। बट अगर मैं पढ़ाऊंगा ही 50-60, तो उसको तो 25 ही जा रहा है। यस और नो?
यस सर।
Right? So at least we want to be 100% from our side, because we know student cannot be 100% every time, right? तो वो 100 पढ़ा रहे हैं तो 50-60 लेके भी इंटरव्यू क्लियर कर लेगा। बट अगर मैं 50 ही पढ़ाऊंगा उसे, मैं अगर ओएसपीएफ ही 5 घंटे में खत्म कर रहा हूँ, तो वो एसपीएफ को 2 घंटे पढ़ेगा और इंटरव्यू में कुछ भी नहीं बोलेगा। पर अगर मैं पढ़ाऊंगा 20 घंटे ना, वो 8-10 घंटे की नॉलेज ओएसपीएफ की लेके ही जाएगा इंटरव्यू में। दिस इज द ट्रिक।
Actually, sir, actually, sir, I was starting to done the CCNP enterprise, but when I joined the demo class of Vijay sir, so he was saying like, you should have only basic knowledge of
हाँ, वो
CCNA.
तो है, सच है। देखो वो सच है। If you join my CCNP security or even if you join my data center, only pre-request is only that you should have good knowledge on CCNA, because goal is to become a data center engineer. मेरा देखो, अगर गोल है that I want to get into Cisco, I want to get in Cisco as a network L2 position, maybe routing team, maybe switching team, then OSP, BGP, MPLS is recommended. But अगर गोल ही बना ले that I want to get into data center jobs, then definitely data center is a good job. Data center is a good program. But 60% of the jobs ask for routing switching knowledge, right? Yes or no? तो डेटा सेंटर में भी जा रहे हो तो आपको
certification mandatory to switch the job.
yes, certification is mandatory if you want more than 10 lakhs of packages. If you are happy below 10 lakhs, then certification is still 10 lakhs, no need. But if after 10 lakhs, certification is mandatory. If you are not growing, you have very good knowledge, then only thing what I want to add here, just give CCNP level of any certification, like maybe CCNP enterprise or maybe CCNP data center, CCNP security, any Cisco certification plus any firewall 1 certification. If you are on above 10 lakhs और सैलरी नहीं बढ़ रही है, तो भैया एग्जाम देना जरूरी होता है। क्लियर?
Yes, sir.
जस्ट सी फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट कि एक कंपनी आपको 10 लाख रुपए दे रही है, और वो किसकी वजह से आपको 10 लाख मिल रहा है? बिकॉज ऑफ सिस्को, या राइट? सच बात बोल रहा हूं ना? इफ यू हैव CCNA, CCNP
Yes, sir.
knowledge that from Cisco, you are getting a 10 lakhs, 11 lakhs package. Yes or no?
No, sir.
नाउ थिंक इन दिस वे। अब मैं इससे ऐसा सोचता था जब मैं करियर में था शुरू में, कि यार सिस्को को पैसा देना ठीक है यार, क्योंकि अल्टीमेटली इन्हीं की वजह से तो पैसे मिल रहे हैं हमें, राइट? बिकॉज हम कह रहे हैं वी हैव वेरी गुड नॉलेज ऑन CCNA, CCNP, एटलीस्ट हम उनको यूज कर रहे हैं ना अपने रिज्यूमे पे। यस और नो?
Yes, sir.
तो इसलिए ऐसे सोचो कि अगर मैं अपने रिज्यूमे पे सिस्को लिख रहा हूँ भाई कि मैं CCNP हूँ, CCNP कर रहा हूँ, CCNP हूँ, और तो एटलीस्ट आई वुड रिकमेंड यू CCNP लेवल ऑफ सर्टिफिकेशन इफ यू हैव अ प्लान ऑफ मोर देन 10 lakhs। 10 लाख से नीचे आपको कोई सर्टिफिकेशन की जरूरत नहीं। अगर लेना है तो फ्री में बहुत मिल रही है, राइट?
मेरा 10 लाख
इवन
से नीचे ही है सर।
हाँ, तो नेटवर्किंग्स की सर्टिफिकेट भी बहुत काम आएगा। हमारे भी सर्टिफिकेट होते हैं ना, तो आप वो भी डाल दोगे। 5-7 लाख 8-10 लाख तो कोई नहीं पूछ रहा है कि आपको ऑफिशियल सर्टिफिकेशन होना चाहिए। ठीक है, उससे नीचे
ठीक
तो
है सर।
नॉलेज नॉलेज पे ही काम चल जाता है। बट अगर आप 12 15 20 25 30 के पैकेजेस पे जा रहे हो और सर्टिफाइड नहीं हो, तो कहीं ना कहीं वो रिज्यूमे शॉर्ट लिस्टिंग के टाइम पे प्रॉब्लम होती है। गॉट इट?
गॉट इट सर।
ठीक है, अब अगला सेशन करेंगे यार, जल्दी इसी ग्रुप में रहना। ताकि इस अगले सेशन 2 सेशन के बाद इस ग्रुप को डिलीट कर देंगे। ठीक है, या फिर रहेंगे, क्योंकि मैं फिर आपको टेलीग्राम कम्युनिटी में ज्वाइन करवा दूंगा। उसमें ऑलरेडी 12-15 हजार लोग हैं। ठीक है, तो उसका नेटवर्किंग्स टेलीग्राम कम्युनिटी चेक कर लो टेलीग्राम पर। ठीक है, तो उसको ज्वाइन कर लो। बट अभी व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में इफ यू फील लाइक यस कोई वैल्यू मिली है, तो इस चैनल पे ही रहना। ठीक है, और जो लोग कहीं और देख रहे हैं, ठीक है, तो मैं उनको भी ये कम्युनिटी लिंक शेयर कर देता हूँ। इफ यू आर वॉचिंग मी ऑन यूट्यूब और समवेयर। मेरी दाढ़ी वाइट होगी, एक बंदा कह रहा है यूट्यूब पे कि आपकी वाइट बियर्ड होगी। वो तो कोहली की भी होगी यार, कोहली भी मुझसे 2 साल बड़ा है पर। कब तक जवान रहेंगे भाई, कभी तो बूढ़े होना शुरू होना है। चलो ठीक है, बाय बाय गाइस। आई हैव शेयर्ड द लिंक इफ यू वांट टू ज्वाइन दैट व्हाट्सएप कम्युनिटी। और यहाँ पे आप अपना रिज्यूमे अपलोड करके टीम से कांटेक्ट भी कर सकते हो। ओके, आई एम शेयरिंग दैट व्हाट्सएप